Alright guys, we're back one more time. This is Mr. Jedi Knight 79 and I'm here with a Digimon Cross Wars, Digimon Fusion figure review. We have number 2 in the Cross Heart Red Army. We have right here Mr. Balistamon himself. Look at your package here. We got a nice same picture is down here up front. We got Gilmon, Chip in tow. We have Shoutamon Cross 4, Shoutamon Cross 2 up here. In my opinion, that's pointless. Here's your instructions back here. It's showing you how to make Cross 2, Cross 3. There's another plug for that awesome cross loader. And here's basically your instructions to make Cross 2. Here's your box. Here's Cross 4, Cross 3 right here. Plugging the Duelermon and the Shoutmon right here going on. And here's your box. It's a pretty big box. He fits in his box pretty good. Now let's bring him forward. First, before we get to him, here's the chip. I told you guys the chip works the same as it does in the past review. You have a cross-loader game. You put this in the side. He's gonna show up, and either he's gonna do a little power move. Some of them heal, some of them hurt. I think he just does a little damage that doesn't even work that much. But anyways, here he is, Balistamon. He's big, he's bulky, he's big, he's bad, he's a beetle, but he's not a Borg. Let's check him out. He is 100% show accurate because they basically made the toys first and based the show around the toys. He's got a lot of cool transformational purposes. He's actually got quite a bit of posability here. I mean, he's got, these turn. These turn. You can have him, doing this, his feet move. He's pretty big. Now I'm going to do a size comparison real quick. We're going to bring out Shoutamon. There's a little buddy Shoutamon. Here's Gilmon, Growlmon, Gilmon, and the baby one. So you can kind of see size comparison. He's a pretty big dude. And he makes up the bulk of Team Crossheart here. And we're going to take these guys away. We're going to take a little baby one away. And we're going to show you actually how some of this Digi-Cross actually works. Now, you're going to pull his head off. And half his body's going to rip off, okay? You're going to pull this down. This is where Duelermon's going to go. You'll see that later on. I haven't got him in the mail yet. You pull this down, Shoutamon, it goes in there just like that. Okay? Now we're going to put this back. It just snaps in there like so. And if you want to use it, Shoutmon times 2. That's it. Shoutmon times 2. It's basically Shoutmon's driving this guy like a mech. Has a pretty cool attack that does. But now I'm going to show you what I can show you from Shoutmon Cross 3, which is pretty impressive. I just need to rule them on for the feet and the lower half of the body. But basically what's going to happen is, you remember this? Remember I was telling you this was going to work? You plug this here. And see, now you have the upper part of his body. And Duelermon, these do extend. I already had that one extended. So I'll push it back in, it extends. Now, this figure has a swivel all the way around. You can hear it clicking, which means it's good for posability. Thank you, Japan, for making awesome figures. You put him up like this. He's got all kind of cool poses. And like I said, the Duelermon will pop up down here and make his feet and arms. Now let me show you what's cool about this. You can put this in here, just like I was showing you before. And now you've got your Megazord sword, so to speak, for him to have. Roarg. Powering up. Look how cool that is. Just imagine if he had his awesome feet. And what's really cool about this is since you can do that, you can put this in here like this. You could have him like, you know, well, Shoutomon's being annoying. But you can have him dual wield. See, he's got both hands on the sword. He's pulling a He-Man. Shoutomon has the power. Yeah, that's pretty cool. You can do that. But that's how you hold it. It's very good posable. This is the beginning of Shoutomon ×3. With the sword, it's ×4. But it's very posable, as you can see. Darulamon's head actually plugs right here, and then his legs will plug right there, as you can kind of see here. And that's what we're waiting on. And when I get that from Japan, we'll be doing a full review of that for you guys, so you guys can see the full length version of this bad boy, Shoutomon ×3 ×4. I would give this figure, as an overall figure, to solid sculpt, even though it does have, you know, obviously certain things that have to be there for the transformation. That being said, it's a solid sculpt. It's made good. It has a lot of good articulation for what it's worth, and it's good and solid. I really enjoy that. Balistamon, he's a real cool character. It's a real cool figure. He's very good to scale. He's very solidly made. You're looking at about 25 bones on him as well. He's well worth the money. And out of a 1 to 10, I'd give him a 6 on a low scale. I would give him a 9 on my scale, but I'm a bit of a Digimon fanboy, so go figure with that. But here's Shoutomon combined with Balistamon. They actually formed this version that I'm showing you right now with the no legs in the first TV show. This was the first Digicross they actually did. They just kind of had like power, like glowy stuff, and they were just kind of like, you know, they were just like, I'm gonna hit you, and they were just like rocketing toward them, and like there was just fire coming out of it, like this white fire that was in the shape of what Darulaman would look like when he was there. So I would definitely recommend picking this up. This is number 2 in the Red Army, the Cross Heart Fusion Army. You can catch the show on Nickelodeon, and thank you so much for watching my review. Now I would like to take just a second to plug this guy. This is where I got this from. It's Ebby-chan. Oh, look at Ebby-chan. This is his channel. He sent to me this stuff super quick, and you can see how great these boxes are, so I just took a second to put him in there. So alright guys, this is my Balistamon review. As soon as I get Darulaman, we will bring you a Darulaman review, followed very shortly by your Shoutomon ×3 and ×4 review. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time.